running. There is blood, gore, intense, violent nudity. Just want to make sure my audio is okay.
Hey everybody,
welcome
back to another tabletop game here at Digital Woods. Today we got a 750 point battle. I'm taking a break from Tau, and I rolled a random dice to see what army I'll be playing, and I got Necrons, so I'll be playing some Necrons.
And trying out some new models I made. I'm going to be doing Genestealers.
Necrons versus Genestealer Cult. We're going to dive right into army intros and get through them, and then jump straight into the game. We are not going to be using the open war this time, so we'll be rolling for those standard Eternal War Maelstrom missions, so we'll see you in a bit. Woo! Alright folks, here's my 749 points of Mefrit, I do believe is the correct one, but Dynasty Necrons. I'll be running a battalion detachment. Let's start off with my 3 HQs. The first one is going to be an Overlord. He is going to have himself a War Scythe, and through the relic system it is going to be upgraded to a Void Reaper. Moving on to my second HQ, I have a Lord. He has a War Scythe as well, and he'll be taking a second relic, so I'll spend in one of my command points to get a second relic, and this relic will be the Lightning Field. And my third HQ, which will be my Warlord, is going to be a Cryptek with Canoptic Cloak, and he will have himself a Thrall of the Silent King for those extra 3 inches, bringing up to a nice 6-inch bubble for all of his special abilities. And he'll have his Staff of Light as his weapon. Moving my 3 troop choices, I have 2 10-warrior blobs of warriors, since they can't take any upgrades, no upgrades there. And a 5 Necron unit of Immortals, and they will be taking Tesla Carbines. Moving on, my final unit is a Ghost Ark with his Flare Arrays. Nothing terribly special on just about anything. And that is going to be my 749 points of Mefrit Battalion.
Alright, so here's going to be my 750 points of Genestealer Cult. They don't have their book out, so I'm just running standard Genestealer Cult. So first off, starting with my Warlord is going to be a Patriarch. His Warlord trait is going to be Focus of Adoration from the Chapter Approved book. Next, let's go with Psychic Powers. His Psychic Powers are going to be Smite and Mass Hypnosis. And he's going to be bringing along with him 2 familiars. Almost forgot, he is bringing along another thing from the Chapter Approved book, the Icon of the Cult Ascendant, which is the one and only artifact of the Genestealer Cult thus far. So why not? So next on to troops. I have got a group of 20 Neophyte Hybrids. They're all carrying las guns, auto pistols, blasting charges, and I've got one group of heavy weapons team with a mortar tucked in there. Next, I've got a group of 20 Pure Strain Genestealers in there, all with their talons and rending claws. And lastly, I've got a Cult Leman Russ with a battle cannon and a las cannon. And that's my army.
Okay, and here we are deployed. Through random rolling, we got ourselves the Eternal War mission, Big Guns Never Tire. Which seems to be our second favorite Eternal War mission.
It really does.
Alright, in this one there's 4 objectives around the map. At the end of the game there were 3 points whoever's holding them. In addition to the standard Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Linebreaker, every heavy support is worth 1 point if it is killed by an opponent. So, yeah, I think that's just about it. Genestealer Cult finished deploying first, even though they brought more models, I think. They brought them in just big group.
Yep.
So, he gets +1 to the roll-off to see who goes first. Thank you, Chapter Approved. Alright, so it's going to be Necrons, turn 1.
Yep. Let's find out if I seize the initiative.
Oh, yes. Seize the initiative attempt, yes.
6!
No.
No. Well, Necrons turn 1.
Alright, turn 1 for the Necrons. just kind of moving forward a bit, rotating some of my lines around, and getting into position to start firing. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that is. The quick note, I did My Will Be Done on this group of 10 warriors. Other than that, yeah, it's time to start shooting.
Who is your target?
Well, I'm going to be starting off first with the Immortals here, firing into your cultists up there.
Alright. My neophytes.
Those Immortals firing a total of 10 shots from their Tesla carbines, hitting on 3s. And then these are going to be wounding on 3s because of strength 5. Well, strength 4 would wounded on 3s as well. So, 4 wounds. They are within range of the Lord, so they can reroll 1s to wound. So 5 wounds. And no AP on this, and you're technically in cover because we run the catwalk whatever stuff as being cover.
Alright. Alright, so it's going to be 5 4-ups for the neophytes.
Failed 1.
All but 1.
Alright, next up I'm going to have these 10 warriors with My Will Be Done fire into them.
Alright.
Alright, the warriors firing their 10 shots going in, hitting on 2s because of My Will Be Done. For 9 hits. And then strength 4 versus stealth of 3. 3s to wound. 3 1s and 4 direct hits. The 1s gets rerolled because of the nearby Lord. Converting into wounds. So 7 wounds with AP -1. Just basically ignoring cover.
Alright. Alright, so that's going to be 7 5-ups then.
Should make 3.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, the Ghost Arc is going to then follow up. So, 10 shots coming from the Ghost Arc, hitting on 3s. 4 misses. And then wounding on 3s. For 6 wounds.
And that's going to be 6 5-ups.
4 more going down.
Damn.
And then the last thing to shoot for this turn is there's 8 of these warriors that are just within 24 inches of that big blob over there. So let's see if we can put some damage into those Genestealers before they get moving. So 8 shots hitting on 3s. 5 hits. Genestealers are tough 4, right? Pretty sure.
They should be.
Alright, so 4s to wound. For 3. And then I think you just have your 5-up involves.
Alright. Alright, so it's going to be 3 5-ups for my Pure Strain Genestealers. I made 1, so 2 eat it. Alright, and your Necrons, so I don't think you have anything else.
Yeah, I don't got anything else to shoot. I've got 1 gun left in the army that's a 12-inch range.
Alright, so leadership time. I lost 9 neophyte hybrids. I have a leadership of 8. So I'm basically at -1 leadership at the moment. So a d6 plus 1 flee. So not a 6. That's a 4. I will re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 1 point and see if I can get something less. I might get something more, or it's just a 4 again. Okay.
So 5 of that unit flee.
Yep. Alright, so Genestealer movement. Start over here with them. They just kind of moved back, sidled over. He didn't move, just to kind of get back in coherency, because I'm good for shots from them hiding back there. This puddle moved and advanced forward, not quite as much as I'd like them to, but enough. Stayed put so he could fire his big gun twice. And that's it for movement. So on to Psychic Powers. So Warp Charge 7, and I'm putting it on that front group of Necron Warriors. So anyway, Warp Charge 7. I get it off. Necrons, so you don't have anything to counter it.
Didn't take the Warlord trait.
Fair enough. Or have a spider.
Yep.
So that goes off, and on to shooting. Alright, so starting with these three neophyte hybrids, firing their las guns into that group of Necron warriors. So 3 shots, because I'm not in rapid fire, obviously. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. And wounding on, I believe, 4s as well.
5s.
5s. Oh yeah, strength 3, sorry. 5s. Yeah, 1 possible wound.
I'll draw from one of the guys in the crater, so a 3-up save.
Made it! You've got a pistol, you ain't shooting nothing. And next is the mortar with D6 number of shots. With D6 number of shots. That's 1. And I've got 2 points.
Yeah. It's a much more important gun.
Yeah,
in this phase.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Nope, I just get 1 shot off from the mortar this turn, so oh well. So 1 shot hitting on 4s. Hit. Wounding on 4s. And I just realized I didn't actually say what I was shooting at.
You were shooting at the same unit, because you declared some of that unit shooting at him and didn't say anyone else.
True. Wounding on 4s. No. So next on to this guy right here, who is going to be basically putting everything into the Ghost Arc.
You've targeted the Ghost Arc. I'm using the 1-point quantum shielding stratagem.
Queentum. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so starting with his battle cannon, going into the Ghost Arc. Because I didn't move because of grinding advance, it becomes 2d6. So 2d6 number of shots at 11 shots.
That's 9.
That is 9. I can math. Huzzah. 9 shots. I think I'll keep that for now. Alright, so that'll be 9 shots going into the Ghost Arc. Hitting on 4s. That's unfortunate.
Looks like 5 misses. That's
Yep.
pretty statistical.
Yeah,
It would
but
have been one way or the other by 1.
true. No, I'll keep that for now. And wounding on 3s. 3 possible wounds.
I do believe the battle cannon is AP -3, and I don't got any bonus cover stuff.
AP -2 in this book, unless it was
Okay.
changed.
No, so AP -2 then. So 3d6 up saves. Nope. So they all go through.
Sweet. 3d3.
Mhm.
Number of actual wounds.
So 1 and 2 3s.
Yep.
Well, the 1 is automatically. No, I have to get
No,
under
you
it.
have to.
I have to get under it. So do the 1 first. On a 1, I ignore it. Nope. And then the 2 3s. I need a 2. No, I need
4s.
Need a 3 or below. Which I got both.
Oh, so 1 damage.
Yay!
And then he's going to be firing his las cannon at the same target. Hitting. It only has 1 shot. So hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Huzzah.
Goes right through.
Goes right through. And it does D6. That I will re-roll.
Okay.
Well,
I need a 2 or a 1.
damn it.
More.
Alright, well, poop. I have 1 command point left.
I hate quantum shielding so much. 8 damage was just blocked by quantum shielding. On things you were doing 3 damage and 2 damage with.
Yep.
I hate quantum shielding. It is such a broken mechanic.
I was actually about to say I can see where you despise quantum shielding. It's like, no, why? So much hate was your way.
9 possible damage, took 1. It's got living metal, so that's a moot point.
Oh yeah, that didn't count. That didn't
Yeah.
matter. Oh my god. And, all right, well, that's the end of the shooting phase for me. It was very. Did I kill like 1 guy?
Nope.
Okay.
You didn't kill anyone because I had a 3-up save. For the
Oh,
one time
yeah.
I had to roll for a save.
Lasai. All right, well, I'm declaring a charge at the group that I psychicked so they can't do an overwatch. I am like just within that 12-inch mark, so I know what's going to happen with my last command point.
Yeah.
So I'm declaring a charge with the Genestealers. I don't think
out of
that
range.
he's
'Cause he
in
barely
range.
got in there with the first guy.
Yeah, true. So just the Genestealers, that didn't count. Rolling for charge. Well, there we go. That's what I'm spending my command point on, that one, because that's a 6.
Yep.
That's a 2.
Nope.
Nope. There's all of my command points. They're not going to last. Because I think
Probably
I'm now within your half range.
Yeah.
Poop. Well, that is the end of Genestealer Cults turn 1.
Alright, for turn 2 movement, start off with My Will Be Done was given onto the front group of warriors. Spent a command point on my Pharaoh's Will to give this group of immortals My Will Be Done as well. Other than that, the line continues to press forward, ready to mow down and mulch some Genestealers.
Oh no.
So, to get on with that, I am starting off with the immortals there, which are now at half range of the Genestealers. They're going to go ahead and fire their Tesla into the Genestealers there. 10 shots, hitting on 2s, Teslaing on 5s and 6s. So it looks like I had 1 miss and 5 Tesla. So that's another 10 hits on top of my 9 hits already. So 19 hits out of 10 hits.
Ugh.
And then wounding on 3s because of strength 5. Looks like I have 3 2s and 2 1s, which re-rolling because of the nearby Lord. For 1 extra hit. So 15 wounds.
Okay.
The AP -1 doesn't quite matter on these guys.
Nope, because it's just going to be a whole bunch of 5-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 15 5-ups. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry. 9.
Failed. So
9 failed.
9 dead Genestealers.
Yep, because I don't have anything that helps with that.
Next, I'm going to have this line of warriors fire their 20 rapid-fire shots going in. They're going to be hitting on 2s as well because of My Will Be Done.
Alright.
5 1s. Yeah, not great, but I'll take it. 15 hits. And then wounding on 4s. 6 wounds so far, with 5 rerolls because of the nearby Lord. For 1 extra. So 7 wounds in total.
Alright, so 7 5-ups. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Bite the dust. Ow.
And then next up, my Ghost Arc is going to go ahead and fire 20 shots down into those Genestealers. It won't benefit from My Will Be Done, but oh well. 20 shots going to the Genestealers, hitting on 3s. Wow, that is a lot of 1s and 2s I see.
That's
So 7 out of 20 shots hit.
wow. Two of those were 2s. The rest were 1s.
Yeah, I know. Alright, well, wounding on 4s. For 4 wounds.
Alright. 4 5-ups.
3 more.
I'm really not doing well with these 5-ups.
Alright, the next thing to shoot is going to be this unit. I'm going to put 6 shots into that, and then 3 that are rapid firing into that one, and 1 that is not. So a total of 7 shots going into them.
Alright.
So,
Which do you want to start with?
start off with the 7 shots going to the Genestealers.
Oh, alright.
Alright, 7 shots going into the Genestealers, hitting on 3s. For 4 hits. And then wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s. Good thing for rerolling them 1s. 2 wounds, not enough to kill him.
Yay! 2 5-ups.
1 more goes
Oh,
down. Alright, and then the 6 shots going up into your cultists, or whatever they are.
Alright.
6 shots hitting on 3s. For 2. Wow. It's a good thing I have masked fire, because I'm not rolling that particularly good. Wounding on 3s. Rolling 1s because of the Lord. Nope, 1 wound. 1 5-up save.
Alright. 1 5-up. Wait, AP?
AP -1.
Alright, then yeah. No, 1 dies.
And that's it for my guns.
Okay. You don't have any staffs of light that you didn't fire?
Just the one on him. These 2 have war scythes, basically.
Oh, okay.
I was really
On the
hoping.
bright side, I don't have to make a leadership.
Yeah, on the bright side, you don't have to. I didn't do as much damage as I hoped, but
Also, owl. That's still an owl.
yeah.
Alright, well, on to Genestealers, turn 2.
Yep.
Alright, so starting off movement for the Genestealer Cult with the Neophytes just kind of dropping back away from the objective. It's not important yet, and getting out of line of sight. The mortar can still fire just fine, but everyone else is just going to hide for now. These guys, as few as there are of them now still, have moved up, ready to charge, and stayed put to hopefully actually do some amount of damage to something this turn. Outside of that, on to Psychic Phase. So I'm going to be casting the Mass Hypnosis on the front group of Necron Warriors. Need a Warp Charge 7, that's a 6. It does not go off.
Okay.
And I can't even, if I use the familiar, cast that same spell, psychic power, because that didn't work. I'm gonna pop a familiar, or their one-off ability, and then use smite on that same group because it's the closest.
Yep.
6.
It's enough for D3 mortal wounds.
All right. 3.
Fair enough. Let's pull these 2.
And the one all the way in there.
Yeah, this guy.
Okay. And then on to shooting. So I will start with over here with just the mortar. Shooting at... I will shoot at that same group of Necron.
Fair enough.
I believe D6 number of shots. 2. Glorious.
He's improved.
And hitting on 4s. 1. He hasn't really improved. Wounding on
A 4.
a 4. No, he hasn't really improved. Then on to the Cult Lehman Russ. With its 2d6 number of shots. I should declare what I'm shooting at first.
Absolutely.
You know what? I'm going to go with a Screw Your Immortals, and then my... the las cannon is just going to go into that small group of warriors. Because
Okay.
why not? It's
Kill
just,
one.
I'll kill one.
Yep.
So 2d6 shots of battle cannon going into the Immortals. 5. It might just be enough.
Might be.
So hitting on should be 4s.
3 hits.
3 hits. I won't end the unit. And wounding on what? 2s? 2s. Hey. 2.
Alright, and then 2 5-up saves. 3 up -2. Nope, so that's going to be 2 dead.
Yay!
You too.
And then one shot with the las cannon going into the warrior group, hitting on 4s. No.
Okay.
And that's all for shooting. On to charging. I am declaring a charge at that one small group of warriors. Your Overwatch.
With what first? Do you want to send your Patriarch first in to soak up some of the rounds, or do you want to send your 2 Genestealers in first to soak up rounds for your your Patriarch?
I think I will actually send my Patriarch first,
Okay.
and then the 2 Genestealers.
12 Overwatch shots going into the Patriarch, hitting on 6s. For 3. However, they're going to be wounding on 5s. For 1. And you're going to use your 5-up invul.
Yep, because AP. Cause...
-2 at the moment.
Ah. No, 1 goes through.
Yay, 1 damage.
Set
and
phase.
you can't fail it.
No.
So, roll for how far you want to go with him, but you can't fail it.
11. And then rolling for the Genestealers. 11.
Needed that.
I needed that earlier.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it still would have done it, but
it
either way.
But it would have been nice to have him at least.
Yes. Alright, well, let me just shift them forward. Alright, so here they are in melee.
And both of my 2 HQs there did heroic interventions to get into the fight.
That one and that one right over there.
Mm-hmm. And my Lord, which is now in range of your Genestealer, at the start of the fight phase, his lightning field activates on a 4-up. Any enemy unit within 1 inch takes a mortal wound for each 4-up.
Yeah, it's a 4-up for each unit.
Yeah, roll a d6 4-up. So, those Genestealers, on a 4-up, they take a mortal wound. No. I'll spend...
Will you?
I've got 5 command points at the moment, so I'll spend a command point. 4-up. Yes.
Hey, one's dead.
Lightning fielded.
It's you. You gonna do one more from a Patriarch?
No, he's not within 1 inch.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Your Genestealer's thick enough.
Alright, well, I have to put 3 dice back in my pocket now. Because there just went 3 attacks.
Yep.
So, I'm going to be putting... Now, I charged your group. Can I actually attack?
You did not declare either one of my HQs as a target.
Okay, well, 3 attacks from my just standard lonesome Genestealer going into the warriors then. Hitting on 2s because he's next to the Patriarch. All 3 hit. And wounding on...
4s, because you're only strength 4. No, you get...
I'm strength 5.
So
So
3s.
3s. Wounding on 3s.
Because of your special thingy.
Yes. My Banner of the Cult Ascendant. Well, 1 attack.
And that's
Wounded.
actually going to go right through the armor because of AP -4 for Rending Claws.
Yes, and I didn't say I was using Talons. So it's just the Rending Claws.
So I'm going to pull this dude.
Alright, and then...
Spending 2 points to interrupt.
Oh,
To send in my Overlord against your...
Merde.
Dude. And then I'm probably going to spend 2 points to make my first attack ignore your invul.
Really?
Yeah, I've got 4 points. So.
Okay.
Alright, my Overlord swinging in. We looked up some stuff. His 2 familiars can technically take the wounds first.
Yeah.
So 1 familiar died from the Overwatch, that's why he's no longer wounded. Since he's going to be putting the damage of my attacks first onto the familiar, I am not going to spend a point on Entropic Strike to ignore his invul, because the familiar doesn't have an invul.
Yep.
So, 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. 2 hits. And then I wound on 2s because of Void Reaper. 2 wounds coming in. AP -4, so...
That's 1 dead familiar.
And then the second one goes on to your dude, so he's got a 5-up save
Yep.
from his invul.
5 up. No. He takes 1. Well,
Takes 3 damage.
3 damage. Ow.
Yep.
He is now down, I believe, to half. Ooh. Yep. He's got 3 wounds left. And he's
Now-
done attacking.
Yeah, he's done.
It's now my turn.
Yes.
And I can't attack you, dude, that just slaps the
Except you
shit out of me.
Nope, because you didn't declare him as a charge target.
Sad face. Alright, in that case, I'm going to be throwing 6 attacks into the warriors. So going in 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Sad face.
4.
Yeah. And wounding on 3s, because they're not double yet.
All of them, and 1 just straight up kills them.
Yep.
It's AP -3 on his claws, right?
Monstrous rending.
Yeah. So
AP -3 standard with a AP -6
Yeah.
if I roll a 6.
So they have a 4-up save, so they're just dead. Those 4.
Sweet. And no one has first blood yet.
No one has first blood yet. No. Since Mike's done attacking, I'm going to go ahead and have my warrior swing in.
All right.
He's got 1 attack, hitting on a 2 because of my will be done still on him. He hit. Wounding on a 4. Wounded.
5 up. No.
My warrior
You get first blood.
And then my lord is going to go ahead and pile in 3 inches and put his 3 attacks onto your patriarch. 3 attacks going into the patriarch, hitting on 3s. All hit. Strength 7 with the war scythe. So wounding on 3s. All wounded.
Ugh.
AP -4, so you're 5 up invols.
All right, so that's 3 5-up invols.
Made 2.
He's got 1 wound left,
He's got 1 wound left because I only do 2 damage with a war scythe.
and that's everyone's melee.
That is everyone's melee.
Do you have to make any kind of morale for
Yeah.
losing
the group-
9 dudes?
Yes. 2 command points. Fearless.
Aw, sad face. All right. In that case, it's moving on to your turn.
Turn 3.
All right. So, before it gets on to Tom's turn 3, I'm actually going to GG, as he's definitely going to end this guy next turn with both of their attacks, especially the Void Reaper right there.
Yeah. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s.
Yeah, he's then basically going to launch that over there, grab that objective, have that group go over there, grab that objective. Basically, all of the Necron warriors that died there are just going to get back up because Cryptek and Ghost Ark.
Yeah.
That group's going to end this group with little to no effort.
And even if they don't, I've got 2 turns to advance them across the board to get within range. Because I've got a codex, I've got objective secured.
Yeah, and I don't have a codex, so I can't even hold the point.
Yeah.
The Lehman Russ is just going to provide minor annoyance.
Yeah, it might end up killing a unit, but
It's not like, whoa.
I'll easily have 9 points.
And I won't be able to kill
Enough.
to secure a victory. This is an excellent example of why, if you're playing Genestealers, you should really
Use Cult Ambush.
It would have been very different for turn 1 and 2, as the Patriarch, the Patriarch would not have been there. He would have been in Cult Ambush along with that group of Genestealers. This would have still been there, those would have still been there, and he would have hopefully shown up on that side of the board ready to charge in.
Yeah. And it would just change literally some of my bubble methods. But
it would have been a lot better probably from my end, and I would like to see that. Unfortunately, I'm inept. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one.